Hello people, Jacob here, and welcome to my fakemon tutorial series on how to make fakemon. In today's video, I will teach you on how to make fakemon if you are new to the fakemon community. I will explain the requirements, how to draw fakemon, and how to name the fakemon. So now, let's start. What I use to make fakemon is to model them. And what program I use for modeling? Of course, TurboWarp, which is a scratch mod where you can make games, animations, art, and other stuff. But I'm using it for fakemon. So, to download it, you need to go on the TurboWarp download site, which will be in the description of this video. After that, click on the download button and it will install the installer. After you're finished, we can move on to the next step. The next step is modeling the fakemon, which I will explain everything in it. Welcome to the TurboWarp Sprite Editor. In here, I'm gonna teach you about shading and inspirations. So first, let's get into the shading. The first style is no shading plus no outline, which is just a pure color with nothing. We want to make a perfect circle here. But if you want to make shading, then you want to make something like this. You want to go into here, the line, and start making thin lines to make it look like it's shading. I'm gonna do something like this, so I won't have too much shading in here. Remember to not mess up any shading here, so it wouldn't look bad. Now we're gonna stretch it out over here, and now over there. The next step is gonna be shaping into a circle. So we're gonna go into here, which is reshape, and click on curve. Now we can stretch it out. The next step, to make it look like shading, you need to, let's say, change the color of this. Make it the opposite one. And I mean not the opposite, but make it like more darker. So it would look like it's a shadow or something. So we take the color right here, and we're gonna change it into more darker one, and paste it in. Now we're gonna remove the outline, and boom, we have a nice color. But we wanna fix that, so it will go here. We will go, and boom, we have fixed. But it might look kind of inaccurate, but we need to fix this over here, like this. Do not leave any spots here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to shade, but this is a hard version of this. But the next one is going to be easier, which is shading plus no outline. So this one is going to be more simpler. So we're going to make a circle, and we have this, which is a more shady stuff. So how to make this? You're going to go into the paint bucket, and you want to select this. There are other ones, but I'm using this one. So now we're gonna put it here and increase the brightness up so it will look nice and pink. And bingo, we have a nice shading, easy and smooth. The last one over here is no shading plus thin outline. So to do this, we need a normal circle, and we need to go to the outline section. In here, we're gonna set it onto 1. Remember, do not set it on 2, because it wouldn't look good, since 1 is the good one. So we're gonna make the circle by pressing Shift and moving the circle, and boom, we have a nice circle with an outline. Now for shading, if you want to, we need to do this. Do not mess it up. Slowly. Ooh. Just like the previous one, we need to make it look like shading by using the outlines. And now here, we need to curve it. After that, grab the same color and make it darker. Well, it doesn't really look like it would fit. Very good, but there's also a other tip on this. But first I need to do something here. I need to lay it out. So now we're gonna click here on the circle and click copy. After that, we clicking paste. After pasting it, we need to put it over here. Nice and smooth. Now, we need to click on this to remove the color. We're gonna need to slide it in a bit and shape it so it will look like it's combined. And bingo, we have a nice shading. Don't forget, if you're making this, you need to grab all sprites and click group so it won't unattach. Alright, now let's head into the inspiration, since we will be making a tutorial fakemon. For the inspiration, I'm gonna use a piggy over here, since I wanna make a round pig. Which I will get to now, which I will be speed drawing. Note, you can shape the head too, so it doesn't need to be all round if you want to make an alligator or horse-based Pokemon. Anyways, here is our fakemon. But wait, it's still not finished since it requires the rest of the two things. Those being the name and the typing, which I will get to in a future video for the series. To name the fakemon, you need to combine two words. For example, I'm going with Roundoink, which comes from round, since this Pokemon is round like a ball, and Oink Oink, a sound that a pig makes. You can also use 3 at a time. Anyways, here is Roundoink. Also, don't forget the category. So it's the round piggy Pokemon. And that was my first How to Make a Fakemon series episode. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, join my Discord server, and follow my Instagram. And I see you guys next time.